Electricity man it overload. Transform might explode. Hey, fire burn.
Good morning. It's another beautiful morning with Big Super. I'm here looking at this June plum, or Jew plum. I don't know how them pronounce it, but at the end of this video, I'm going to look up the right name for this fruit because I'm looking at it. I'm underneath the June plum tree, and as you can see, guys, I'm looking up in at the tree. The tree full of plum, some nice, pretty plum. They all about up in the tree, and the June plum tree, it's like a blessing, like, you know. It's a blessing. So me I look how the tree bare and with all these plums on it, and me I say, this tree never just put here yesterday, you know. Somebody has invested in this tree and put this tree on them property, and them could have able to pick June plum. As you can see, I don't know if you can see them, but the limb kind of green and some of them green. So what me do, me pick them fit. When me pick them fit now, me just rest them on my table, rest them in the jar, and you know, you rest them in the jar and then eventually get ripe. So me can enjoy them one at a time. But you know, I'm come on and eat the June plum tree this morning. I'm looking at these fruits and me I say, God, Father God, you're really good. And enough people, come do a video about people for plant up them backyard and plant up them places. And me I say, enough people take things for granted, you know. Because we have all of these things where we can put in place, you know, on our property and plant up. And it's like we don't see the time or necessary it is. But as somebody plant it, everybody want to come reap. You understand? Everybody want to come reap. But look on the fruits. And I tell you something, June plum juice nice, you know. And that's why you see me pick some June plum this morning, because June plum juice nice. And the thing with June plum, you see, you can use it with ginger. Because you know Jamaican love put ginger in them June plum to enjoy the flavor. But look on them beautiful bunch of people. Look on them beautiful bunch of up in the treetop. All them look so magnificent. You understand? And you know, so me just enjoy it, and me I show you a little short video of how Mother Nature work. As long as you put in the fruits, you will enjoy the fruits and the benefit of it. And you see like breeze blow and broke off a piece of that limb, because you see the limb broke and hang off right there, because you know a lot of breeze blow sometime in the woods and all them things. But we have to give thanks, because it's a beautiful tree, and I don't know how old this tree is, but judging from how the landscape and the neighbors them and the people me talk to, this tree look like it has been here for more than maybe 20 years, or at least more than 15 years. Because people tell me it's a long time they pick off of this tree, and for them are kids. So this tree never just come here, it never just show up. So you understand that me I try to make the people them know there. This tree never just come by just so. Somebody decides say, we know say, every time we are go to market and we are buy June plum, and we are pay how much a dozen, how much money a dozen, and it's expensive. Why we not just plant a tree, a nice June plum tree? Look wanna grow fat big, you know, and look a good breed of June plum. And but we not just plant a June plum tree where we can enjoy the fruits of it. So after them plant the tree now, you see it, how much years after the tree grew up. And this story is a story not just about the tree, but about life in general. You need to plant things in order to inherit things. Things don't just come just so and stuff. And you see the tree, things don't just come so. I mean, I go to the root of the tree, people, so you can see the root of the tree, and you can see where I put a bag down there, because I was picking some June plum and some limes. So put some lime in them. So You see the tree come up like a V. This tree come up like a V, and it branch two different directions. You understand? It's just the nature of life. And then you look, you see the roots, the roots spread all around. And the thing what we learn about trees is that trees don't like plant close to each other, especially fruit trees. When you plant them, you have to kind of make them stay apart, and you have to learn to trim them up, clean them up. You understand? Make breeze pass through them and make sunlight and all of them things pass through them. You can't just plant a tree like and just leave it and just think say it go work like that, and it go after it own it go prosper. It need some help to help it grow and rainfall. So if you're in a one area where rain fall a lot, you don't might have to worry about watering it, but at a early age you have to make sure the tree get water, and you have to dig up the root and mulch it. I don't know if you ever hear them use the word mulch, but you have to mulch the root of the tree, like make fresh dirt, and you have to watch it take out a little bad limb them, because you know in every little thing you have some little bad limb will grow up, we want to pop down the tree, so you can't make those bad limbs stay on the tree. So as you can see, we have come over to another branch right here, and this branch don't really have much on it, but it have some Jew plum on it and things. So this morning we are reflect on a Jew plum tree, and a lot of people love Jew plum, you understand, because Jew plum make some very nice flavored juice, and a lot of starch in a Jew plum, you know. And maybe sometimes you have to maybe consult maybe a doctor, because whether you want to believe it or not, when we make my Jew plum juice, it's when it's second, you see a lot of starch in it. And I don't know if Mother Nature, that starch is 100% healthy. But I guess a years we are drink that starch years, and nothing really happened to it. So I guess we don't have no problem. But that starch out of the Jew plum, that's supposed to can make something, you know, because starch is a good thing, you know, and starch always make wonderful stuff, you know. So I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me what the starch from the Jew plum tree can make. And you know, say if you like the Jew plum tree, take something and cut it, you will see that starchy thing running out of it. So we are here reflecting this morning on Mother Nature, and we are looking at the Jew plum, or the June plum, whatever you call it. And some people say it's Jew plum. I don't know, but me just call it June plum. But at the end of the day, it's a plum, and it's a beautiful plum. And it's not, I have to tell you people, it's not every Jew plum sour. Yeah, it's not every Jew plum sour, because some people believe that most Jew plum sour, but I have come across Jew plum as sweet. You'd never believe it. Yeah, I have come across Jew plum where sweet. It don't have the sour, bitter taste. It just nice, and you'd never say, wait, other Jew plum are so sweet. I don't know where them get that specific tree from. Cause you know sometimes the agriculture people them have these trees, and you can request it from them and stuff. But looking at the tree this morning, and we're just reflecting on life. And this is the June plum tree, and I hope you guys like the video. You know, I've seen how this tree a bear a whole of Jew plum. Well, me can't climb, so me not go climb it, but me have a stick when me take and me pick the fit one them. And the fit one them, oh you know the fit one them people. The fit one them are the big one them. And them one tend to have a near to yellow look. But sometimes it's not wise so you pick them too yellow, because them too ripe. When them yellow, them is so ripe. I'm going to show you a yellow one. So you don't want to pick them too ripe, because when you pick them too ripe, I'm going to show you right, I'm going to pick some on the ground here and have them pack up on a little piece of plastic here. You see that yellow one there? It means it's ripe. Yeah. So you don't really want to pick them too ripe. You want to pick them green, fit and green. That means that when you rest them on your table, within like couple days, them can take time and ripe up and you eat 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and you know. But if you pick them and you pick them too ripe, them are going to ripe up too fast for you. You understand? You're not going to really enjoy it unless you're going to make juice with it. And the next thing is that some people like make the juice with ripe plum, and some people like make the juice with green plum. Well, you guys have a comment, because I don't know if the ripe plum juice nicer than the green plum one, because I drink the both of them, I enjoy them. But one thing I know, green plum always nice with ginger. Always nice with ginger. So you see, when you cut up your June plum, get a little piece of ginger. You don't make the ginger kill out the flavor, you know. You just put a little piece of ginger for us, most of the ginger in there, and thing and stuff. But June plum always nice with ginger. And this fruit is I don't know if it's Africa, because you know most food come from Africa. You know that land is one of the most productive land where the Lord, them say, that's what the garden are eating there. So I don't know, but I don't know if it's Africa exactly this plant come from, but this plant come to the West Indies, and I tell you, to God be the glory. This plant has produced a lot of juice, and people enjoy it, enjoy drinking it and stuff. And I guess a lot of you guys can relate, you know, to the June plum. You understand what I say? And it is just breathtaking. Videoing this tree this morning. It is just breathtaking, because you know, me down at the house, and me I said to myself, say, what could I put out this morning for my YouTube fans them? And me I say, you know, say, we see a June plum tree fully loaded with June plum on it and thing. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. June plum fetch a nice price, you know, per bag, you know. Yeah, you guys might not know, but you have a June plum tree in your yard, and maybe you're broke and you don't have no money. You can call one of the eagles them. We go market regular and ask them, can I sell you a bag of Jew plum, you know, what it costs? I get to understand it fetch a nice cost. And these Jew plum, you know, as you can look, they are very fat. Some of them look like me in size. They are very fat. So you guys plant a Jew plum tree. It is one of the most productive, most nourishing, most healthy tree you could ever plant, and you can also make a profit off it. I mean, I encourage the lazy people, them don't want to plant nothing, but they want to reap. You understand what I say? They say, I don't know, climb over people's yard with stick, and I walk up and down around the whole community with a stick. I look, people, place and things, so pick off of them property. And if you know yard big, have a whole heap of wild tree, you don't chop them down and plant nothing. You no must feel ashamed of yourself when I walk around the whole community with stick. And I look over people's place. And I say, well, I beg you some of them Jew plum there, no? You could have get a sucker, you know. Maybe if you ask the person who own the Jew plum tree, say, yo, how you get that tree there? We can get a sucker. And you could have planted it, you know. And that way, you know, everybody will have a Jew plum tree. And you know, Jew plum not really bear right round and round the year. It bear, it have a certain time of year when it bear. And I guess it have a lot of rain now, so a lot of things bear up. But I don't know the time, but I know that it don't bear constant. So it's a season in, season out type of fruit and thing. So, and as you can see, so plant a Jew plum tree so you can enjoy the fruits of it. And remember, June plum going very nice. It is very nice with ginger. That's how me love it anyhow, you know. Some people might drink it with other stuff. People might comment, say them like it with other stuff. But me no know. Me just love it with ginger. You understand? So one piece of Jew plum, a ginger, me say, you know, and things. So, guys, I tell you, say it just breathtaking looking at the Jew plum this morning, and me I go down, you know. When I go home, you know, me I go blend up You understand? And that's why me love, you have to have a blender in them time. Yeah. So the blender makes such a difference in your life. So as me about to come to the end of my Plum blog, more you guys share my videos with other people and ask them please if they can subscribe, that I could reach 1,000 subscription. Subscribe to my channel, and my channel is Big Super, and the big spell BIGGSS Super, SUPER. So it is Big Super, 2G and 2S. So you guys have yourself a wonderful day, and looking forward for some new video coming up. Take care. I'm out.
A bun for your gal a throw powder. Fire bun for your man a use oil. Fire bun for all the iniquity worker. See the whole of them business and go spoil. Fire bun for your boy a informer.